Alright, everybody. Cloachy Bogmarsh in the house here once again. Alright? So I was just watching this video, and this guy was asking, what does she bring to the table? And the only two things that apparently she brings to the table is pussy, which nowadays is not politically correct. So I'm going to say pussy, cunt, pussy, twat, pussy, cunt, pussy. Alright? And then the fact that she can make life. Okay? But she can't make life without men, without seed. And seed is only made inside of men. Okay? So, but that's beyond the point. And not to be, politically biased. Dicks, peckers, balls, lint dicks, peckers, balls, whatever you want to call it. Alright? Just so I'm not gender neutral on this fucking situation. Alright? Yeah, the world's fucked up right now, people. Alright? The world is fucked up. And I'm a product of this fucked up world. But here's the thing. I realize that. I've accepted that. Alright? But on the other hand, there's all these people that are talking about freedom. Take your freedom, blah, 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 blah. By God, if I wish and I am free, alright, and I know that, then what I do in my day-to-day life is my God-given freedom. If I choose not to fucking go to work every day for a fucking year, that's my freedom. It kills me that I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for here? Contributing to society. Yeah, sure fucking does. But it's my freedom to not have to fucking go to work, right? We're all free individuals. If I wish to be free enough that I don't fucking go to work anymore, and that slowly pulls me under until I fucking just rot away, is that not my God-given right? Alright? Is that not something that I can do because I'm a free man? It sure fucking is. Alright? But let's talk about something just a bit fucking deeper that I still don't hear anybody ever fucking talking about. All they do is bitch about how fucking women, alright, are fucking trying to take men's fucking money and they're trying to chain them down and fucking, derail them from who they are. And yeah, men built this world, but there are women in this world that built it fucking too. Alright? Hey, don't even fucking go there that it was 100% fucking men that did this shit. Alright? Alright, so I think the big thing, the big picture that people miss between men and women, alright, is we'll start with men because since this was a man that was saying this, he should understand this. And I'm not going to say any names. But look at this. Men have to be strong. Okay? Men have to be willing to do the hard things in this world. Alright? And there was a time that when a man was strong, that was all that a woman needed. It didn't matter what his house looked like. It didn't matter if he had fucking 12 goats or 2 goats. As long as he was strong and she felt safe around him, wasn't that all that matters? Okay? But the thing that men are missing here, and the reason men need women in their life, alright, is because men cannot be strong, to use modern timing, since timing and time is a big thing that I'm working on right now. Okay? In modern timing, you cannot be strong 24/7. Because if you were strong 24/7, you're not in balance with your life. You have moments of weakness. And weakness just means lack of energy or the ability to look past what you want and think about the greater good. And that greater good at one time was your family, your tribe, your community. Alright? So first and foremost, men, strong men, need a woman in their life so they can have someone that understands that men can't be strong all the time, and every once in a while men need a woman so that they can be weak, naked around that woman, not just physically but mentally as well. Because if you don't just ball up and want to cry sometimes, then you're not really a man, in my opinion. Because being a man is fucking hard. And at one time, women knew that. And men need to have a safe place away from other men. Right? There's this big talk about men needing places and women needing places, and it all has to be co-gender nowadays. But men need a place where they can be weak and truly understood with how hard it actually is to be a man. And that's where a woman comes in. A good, strong woman, compassionate woman should understand that. That men have moments of weakness. Okay? Now, to get onto the woman's side of this, women are fucking crazy. Alright? That's why people talk about even feminists have problems amongst themselves. That's also why same-sex women marriages fail more often than same-sex men marriages are fucking monogamous relationships. Men and women, or not monogamous, but unisex relationship, whatever you want to fucking call it. Marriages between men and women. Because women are crazy. And women need someone that has an objective bias to the fact that women are crazy. And men understand women are crazy. And if you don't understand that women are fucking crazy, you're not a fucking man to begin with. Alright? But sometimes that woman, because she's crazy and her girlfriends make her crazy, needs a good, strong man to lay that out on, and that man understands where she's coming from because he sees it. Alright? It's like yin and yang. You can't just have yin and you can't just have yang. You have to have yin and yang. Alright, people? Like, this whole argument about how women are the devil, yeah, they may be getting trained that, okay? But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go out on a fucking limb here, and if I'll tie the noose around my neck and fucking jump off if you could prove to me that I'm fucking wrong right here. But women are meant to be the smart power in this world. The men are the brute force. Alright? Yeah, I said it. Women are meant to be in control. If men were meant to be in control, would we be having all these fucking problems right now? Because honestly, one of the greatest things that a man can do for a woman is submit his strength to her. Alright? But one of the greatest things that a woman can do to a man is show her true craziness and him be willing to understand it. But women don't get that nowadays. And I don't think the men out there get that nowadays, because we have been biologically, there we go, sorry, this is unedited, biologically trained to believe that men are the dominant power. Okay? Men are the dominant power. Name one man, other than that movie that Mel Gibson was in where he had a fucking baby. Name one man that was physically able of producing life on his own. One. You can't, I bet you can't do it. Apparently there's some weird science shit going on out there, but I don't even want to get into that fucking nonsense. We can't clone animals and stuff like that. And clone things. You know, clone. I'll put that in quotations right there. We can't clone things, but we can test. Yeah, okay. But women breed life into everything. Men just need the seed. Our women just need the seed from the man. Right? Men's purpose on this planet is to provide a safe place, a roof over the head. Alright? They're the ones that went out and hunted for the predators that they ate and took the risk. Alright? While other men and women were watching the children. But the women were always the ones that actually went out and gathered all of the real nutrition, the vitamins, the minerals, the water, the things that men need to stay strong, the things that women have to provide to the children for future generations to grow. Because without those basic necessities, man can't live on protein alone. Alright? Man can't do it. Alright? That's part of the reason why the fucking dinosaurs started fucking dying off. Is because there were fucking so many fucking carnivores out there eating all the fucking other fucking omnivores and shit. And fucking vegetarians, whatever their fucking word was. And shit like that. You cannot just survive on fucking meat alone. You have to have vegetables. You have to have minerals. That all comes from plants and vegetables. You need vitamins. Alright? Minerals, water. You need those things. Those were all traditional things that women went and gathered while men stood watch. Yeah, they might have been doing a lot more work, but yes, their work was slightly easier. But the men had to be there, so if other men tried to come and steal those strong, beautiful women, alright? Those strong, beautiful women, they had to be willing to fight for that shit and die. That's why women are more important. They understand that. But it's been bastardized, just like everybody talks about the indoctrination. Men are raping women, and men are suppressing women, and blah, blah, blah. If anything, women are suppressing them fucking selves by denying their own fucking nature. And by men being fucking weak, alright, around other men, they're denying their fucking nature. Alright? And I'll use me as an example. I feel like I was actually in love, for real, at least once. There was another one that did destroy me a little bit, but I moved past that one. This one I haven't been able to move past. And I'll be fucking weak right here because I know who I am, regardless of what the world wants to fucking think about me. Alright? And she always got mad at me. All you want is sex. All you want is sex. All you want is sex. But if that's the only way that I can get you to fucking pay attention to me, why wouldn't that be the only thing that I wanted out of the fucking relationship? Alright? You bitched about how it was fucking one-sided and shit like that. Alright? I provided food for you and your child. Your child. Wasn't even my child. Because I felt something there. And I was okay with providing for your child. And I knew your family pretty fucking well. Alright? Knew things about her. But you know what she never fucking did? Not one time did she try to ask me about my childhood, my family, my upbringings, my beliefs. Not one time. And if you think that that makes me fucking weak, then go fuck yourself. Because men need women in their life that understand them, want to know them. Love doesn't just happen overnight. You just can't fucking, meet someone. This whole love at first sight thing, yeah, that's a feeling. But true love comes over fucking time. It comes from understanding one's path. And I felt like I made the fucking effort to help provide a good life for her son, which is what should have mattered the most to her. Which is why she should have cared to fucking want to know about my past and why I was so strong and why I felt compelled once I met her to fucking take on her child that wasn't even mine. Alright? That's my fucking life. And then, she just, all of a sudden, we started fighting. And I was like, kind of trying to figure out why we were fighting, because we didn't know each other well enough to even really be fighting about anything of importance. Alright? That chick called the cops and acted like I was the fucking worst person in the fucking world because she wanted to act like she was the fucking man in the relationship. And the moment that I told her to go sleep on the fucking couch, that was the end of the fucking world. If these women really want to act like that, you go sleep on the couch, lady. You go live in the shoes of the man for the past fucking 40 or 50 years or whatever amount of time it's been since men feel like they're the dominant force, and I don't believe that. Alright? Because there's not a man on this fucking planet that can do what a woman does. But there are women on this planet that can do what men do. You ever stop to think about that, men? Huh? You can't have one without the other. It does not work. And I'll go ahead and step out on another limb and tighten the noose around my neck and say that God isn't a man or a woman. God is both. Alright? And if you really want to get down to it, the brass tacks, alright, especially if you're a believer in the Bible, alright, Eve came before Adam. Because men can't create new life. Just since that's the common consensus. It's not necessarily what I believe, but since that's the common consensus in this fucking world, I'll use it as an example. Alright? So that's one thing that these people need to fucking sit down and realize. Is yes, women are being lied to. But men are being raised weak. Because for some reason, women believe that even around women, men shouldn't be weak. Alright? But even if we talk about a fucking Achilles, alright? That was the fucking one of the strongest motherfuckers on the face of the planet. Boom. Heel. His Achilles heel. Fucking his weakness. Everybody has one. And a woman should understand that. And if a woman really understood men as much as women think that they do, then they would understand that men need women that understand that so they can have those moments of weakness around them. So when they get up the next day to do the hard things again, they are refreshed, they are recharged, they are strong once again. Alright? Think about that. You all have the fucking answer, but you're all fucking dancing around it. Men and women. Dancing around the problems that are in this world. They are trying to drive us apart. They want men extinct. They want women on this planet so they can breed who and with, when and where they want. So they can control the gene pool. And the more I think about this, the more I'm starting to realize that might not be a bad fucking thing, because there are a lot of dumb men and women in this fucking world. Alright? Now y'all sit and think about that. Y'all want to talk about freedoms, and you want to talk about men and women, and you want to talk about responsibilities in this world, and philosophy? Alright? Y'all sit and think about that shit. This is Cloachy out, motherfuckers.